The Euro Trip. Drop us a message on Facebook or Twitter.
So then, it's been a massive week of Eurovision.
One continent.
Your guide to European music.
The Euro Trip.
This year, the OGAE Second Chance Finalists have been announced. There are 23 songs, and we are going to talk about our top 3 from third to first. As you can see, we've got Emily with us again, and Tess. Tess was a bit of a last-minute addition, but he was in our previous video, and we had so much fun with him, we brought him back. Yay! So, we're going to start off with Emily, ladies first. What have you got as your third favourite song which didn't win, which is in the shortlist? I cannot think of a short title for that.
My third favourite song is I'm Not Lost by Tom Francis, Belgium. The reason this is mainly because it gets stuck in my head like all the time, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's very catchy, and I just genuinely like the song. I think at the time it was between him and Laura for me, so yeah, it's still a pretty good song.
Tess, you want to throw any additions to that comment, or?
What about Belgium in general, or?
Either or.
Well, I would say I have a couple of contenders for my third place, but that wasn't one of them. Honestly, I don't remember how it goes, and you're probably going to hate me for it.
No problem. So we'll move on, Tess. What is in your third place? What is one of your contenders which has snatched your third spot?
Well, admittedly, I was torn between a couple. I want to say Spain, or maybe Poland, or possibly Ukraine, but I keep coming back to the United Kingdom. Bianca Claxton, Shine a Little Light. That was my favourite at the time. And I admit Joe and Jake grew on me in the actual national final, but in fact, admittedly, I go back to Darline's song more than I go back to this one, but it is still my second favourite from the national final, so I think it deserves the third spot on my top 3 here. Because that's how maths works, I think.
Yeah. Well, that maths is pretty on the spot, because it was my second favourite from the national final, but it's the only song from the United Kingdom in this roundup, so I guess that qualifies it in that sense. It does now. Right, we're going to move on to my pick, and it's a song I've gushed about before. It is Annie Neeson and Never Alone. Yeah, love this song. Think it's great. Still really enjoy it. The hook is really catchy. It's a great song. I will admit her live performance, she sounded a little bit tired up by the second chorus, and I think that may have hurt her just a tad. I'm not sure. We'll never know. But I think the song is great. People still love it. I think it's a contender to win the entire thing, to be honest. And the fact people are still coming back to the song and saying it could have won Eurovision as a whole, I think shows a testament to the song 3 months off from the contest. So, Annie Neeson, woo! So, Emily, what is in your second place then?
My second place is On It Goes from Michael Sari from Finland. Mainly just because I really wanted it to win the national final, and it was a big favourite as well, I remember at the time. And I think it would have done a lot better than what they sent, but it's just a shame, really. But yeah, I really enjoy the song.
Fair enough. I'm just going to quickly jump in and say, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the song. Tess and I actually watched UMK together, albeit via Skype. We were discussing it, and we weren't too wowed by it. Like, I personally wasn't. It was very... I keep going back to musical theatre when I describe On It Goes, because that's the whole staging and the song sounds like. Good voice, I just felt the song lacked a bit of punch and fire, I think, personally.
I was kind of bored by it, but I'm not going to begrudge anyone else the right to like it, because, I mean, it takes all sorts.
Yeah, I mean, vocally he is phenomenal. I mean, he has a brilliant voice, and I would like him to come back to UMK and try again. I just think he just needs a song which isn't as sleepy, personally. But my opinion, I've had my opinions on this song before, and it was that the recap slot they showed for UMK was the best part, and that's the bit they showed the entire way through until the whole 3 minute was released, which says a lot. Anyway, Tess, what is your second place?
Much as I'd like to have this as my first, there is one that I like more, but my second favourite is Austria, LEV, I'll Be Around, brackets, bounce. I was so convinced that this was going to win the selection, and then I thought, wait, no, hang on, people really love Zoe. I've just looking at the Twitter, I have a separate beef about the whole Twitter hashtag thing, because English Twitter redirects VSFO to VSFO, like, no, that's a separate hashtag Twitter. But that's all in the past now. I seem to recall that Ellie technically won the first round of the votes, if I'm reading the scores correctly.
She won
the jury.
People
changed their mind. And then they were like, yo, we'll just send Zoe instead.
Yeah, going on the maths, she won the jury and Zoe came joint fourth, so it looks like she would have won it, because I don't see how Zoe would have beaten her and then someone else not beaten those two, going on maths. So it looks like Ellie did win because the jury loved her, but the public not so much.
I mean, I'm not salty about it. It's still a good song, although it's much more Eurovision only compared to NBC, so I'm not salty that it didn't win, but that means that I could like it now instead. Yay.
And I'm sure she will be back, because she's got a jury-pleasing song. She's 17 or 18, she's very young. And Zoe
she's Armenian as well, so she could possibly be in the Armenian national final as well.
Didn't know that. We'll have to keep an eye out for that one. And say Zoe came third and tried again and won, so it might spur Ellie on. Who knows? My second place is, a song I didn't enjoy when it first got released. I don't know why I now love this song, but it's Supersonic by Laura from SD Lau.
We should be riding upon a tree. We have to dive into deep and see. We love flying like we are supersonic.
Okay, when it first came out, I didn't get the hype about this song whatsoever. I mean, everyone was saying this was going to win, or it was one to challenge Yuri, and I just kind of thought, nah, you're being silly. This is Play's going to win, and I was right. Even in the super final, I thought Play's going to win. But now there's just something about it that I really like. I don't know why. Maybe it's just her voice, or just the fact that it gets in your head really easily. I don't know. And yeah, I don't know why I had so much begrudgment against it in the national final. Maybe it was just the outfit, because that was really off-putting. But yeah, I really enjoy this song now. Do I think it would have done better than last place at the Eurovision? Probably. But saying that, I don't think Yuri deserved last place in his semi-final, so yeah. Like I said, I don't know why I really love this song now, but I have not stopped listening to it since it was announced as one of the 23 songs, and yeah, Laura, however you pronounce it in Estonia, Supersonic, great song now. And Emily doesn't look as convinced.
I don't really remember it that much, if I'm honest. But I remember at the time I was a bit like, yeah, it's okay, I guess.
And I haven't heard it. I only heard 2 from ACLL. That was the winner, and that was the other one was that other one with the dancey girl. So descriptive.
Cool. And now it's time for our winners of 2016 OGAE Second Chance. Emily, what is your winner of the 23 songs we have been provided with?
My winner is actually your third place, Elliot.
Oh.
It's Never Alone, Anja Nielsen from Denmark.
You're never alone. Never alone. Never alone.
Mainly just because it's such a good feel-good song. It honestly, like, I could look at the title and it's instantly in my head, the chorus. It's really catchy. It's just really nice to listen to, like, especially over the summer. I think it's really a feel-good summer song. So yeah, my favourite song.
Okay. Tess, time for your winner.
Well, there's not much I can say to hype this one up, apart from great song, absolutely abysmal live performance. For Hungary for the rest of the world, Kelly Saunders Band, Who We Are.
Let it out. You've got a perfect storm in your body. Let it out. Tell the world nobody can stop it. Who we are. Ain't no changing.
It was brilliant. That was the whole reason why I watched Adele this year. Or, well, why I watched half of Adele and then somehow kept missing the shows that had Freddie in, and I missed the final. But still, I was told that Kelly Saunders' performance was just terrible throughout. But it was a great song, though. Yeah. It's got the right kind of message. He's got a good voice. It's just a shame that he couldn't use it well enough when it counted. But hey, he's here now. So, yeah, Kelly Saunders.
I think that's a slight hallmark as to why a few of the songs are in this selection, just saying.
True. True.
And my winner is your third place, Emily. It is Tom Francis with I'm Not Lost from Belgium. Now, if anyone followed me on Twitter back in January, they knew that when I heard this and first listened, Belgium had to send this, and I was watching it for the Euro. Well, we both were, and the whole time I was tweeting, Tom, and I was so upset when he didn't win the super final. I just thought Belgium made the biggest mistake possible, and I think everyone outside of Belgium thought that as well. In hindsight, they proved us wrong, and fair enough, Laura, but that doesn't take away from this is a fantastic song with a really modern sound, really modern, good performer, great song, great lyrics. It's relatable to people in so many different situations, and yeah, I just love this song, and I just really like Tom to return, whether it's this year or next, because I don't know if he can, because it's the French broadcaster and not the Flemish broadcaster, but I definitely want Tom Francis back, and definitely with a song like this. This is the song I'm most upset about that didn't go to Eurovision. But that is what we think. What do you think? Did we miss any off that you think should be there? And what song do you think is going to win at the OGAE Second Chance? Let us know, and we shall be back very shortly.
So you think you know Europe? Think again.
One continent.
Tons of music.
This
Is the Eurotrip.